All I ever wanted was a black grand national. Fuck being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid niggas left, but it's not enough. Few bitches that are really stepped, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on their ass. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I make them niggas mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G pass. Yeah, watch a nigga do it. We survived outside, all from the music, nigga. What?
Alright, what is up, YouTube? I've been neglecting y'all. Been deep in the trenches of prep. And we're currently 8 weeks out. So some changes have been made. Few things have been going pretty well. Last time y'all saw me, I was about 240 plus. This morning we are 228 and hitting a little wall, struggling to get down that weight exactly where I needed to be. But we only 10 pounds away from the weight cap. And like I say, 8 weeks? Well, 7 weeks, 6 days. 7 weeks out. So that's a pound a week to squeeze under the weight cap. Getting upper body with more of a focus on our chest and lats. So let's go. Favorite lat movement. Since doing this in the off season, my lats have blown. So, what has all changed so far since we began prep? I've seen quite a difference in body composition compared to last year. I look closer to my 4 weeks out look right now than I was last year. Last year, how I look right now was, yeah. It's kind of unbelievable that at 8 weeks out, I looking like how I look. I'll do a posing video at the end so you guys can see, but yeah, things have been getting along pretty well. The new plan has been working. I've made some changes in terms, well, not me personally, but my coach has made some changes in terms of volume. The past few weeks, lowering volume, knocking out some fatigue. I'm doing significantly less cardio this prep than I was my first one. Why? Because I didn't get fat in the off season. Simple as that. I maintained pretty good body composition all throughout the off season, so that's a key factor. I think that's important, especially for my classic physique. We chase condition in this class, so you never want to get too out of shape. And I'm glad that I stuck with the plan, and you know, we coming in how we coming in. I'm impressed by how I look right now, but far off from satisfied. I know there's a lot more runway to go, a lot more work to do, and I expect coach to push me a bit harder. With those volume reductions, I had some food reductions as well. So food pretty low right now, 2,100 on, is it? Yeah, I think it's like 2,100 on training days, 1,900 and some on non-training days. So yeah, working it through though. 228 pounds, that's a decent chunk of calories to take away. Okay. I think the main thing during prep is ensuring you stay well within range of what you was doing in the off season. So off season, I was getting that for like 10 by myself, 12 away at a spot. Currently getting it for 8 by myself right now. If I go anywhere south of that right now, I'll be like, okay, maybe it's time to reduce the weight, but 6 to 8 is a good ballpark range for that right now. I do feel a bit of fatigue coming into these sessions right now because I don't really have carbs in the morning before I train. So just a protein bolus meal, come in here, a little bit of whey drip, some berries, and we get it. First set of carbs usually comes after training. I got my post-workout cream and rice bowl inside my locker. So really excited to eat that after today. It's crazy because the deeper you get in the prep, the more excited you get about certain meals that you probably wouldn't have like ever before. So it's crazy. Mental games, food is a big driving factor in this whole bodybuilding process. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. And food is fuel. And you start to understand how your body responds to certain foods as you go through these different phases of dieting, gaining weight, losing weight, etc. So yeah, that was 3 plates for 8. I'll see you guys on the next exercise. I'll record this next set for Instagram and TikTok. You know how we get through every day. All right, so that wraps up lat portion of the workout, our back portion of the workout. I gotta say though, I haven't worked chest and back together since like my college days. Since starting with my new coach again, we do push-pull legs, upper lower. And I gotta say, having one day out of the week where you combine a nasty chest pump and a nasty back pump leaves you feeling godly. Like after these workouts, I usually like my day is completely made, bro. Not gonna lie. But enough of that. Let's start the push portion. Oh, little adjustment. You always want to make sure you adjust it first before you start. Sometimes you can just go straight into a set with a machine you're familiar with, but someone else is on it and just tweak something. Oh. The natural beauty, no need no makeup. But you see, if I used to come in the gym every day and it's jamming like this, I'd never need headphones. Like never. But it's a Sunday special. So if you like your Lovers Rock, nice little reggae groove, you gotta come to Markford West early on a Sunday. Yeah, this one right there. So that's help me pull it forward for the first one. 3, 2. All right, I got it now. Respect. All right, so one of the unfortunate side effects sometimes of programming, every exercise that you have programmed ain't always fall in order because sometimes you just got other people using machines. The main culprit for that normal program is usually Smith machine. Usually when people go on the Smith machine in the gym, they stick on the Smith machine for like, God, I can only tell you how many times I've seen a person do an entire hour workout on the Smith machine, but it is alright. Supposed to be doing Smith bench right now. That's cool. We could get the same stimulus with some dumbbells once we control them. So 120 dumbbells, we're gonna do incline press. Only got one set. She made this nice. You know, wait, let's do. Quality of the sleep matter more than the hours of sleep. All right, let's short intermission from our workout. Got the top athlete right here. It's my shining star, my boy Ryan, getting ready for the men's physique season, and this is the package what he bringing. Easy. Transition. What scale weight sitting at? 203.8. How you feeling mentally?
It's tired. Everything that's cool, I guess.
Think you ready for a good push this week?
Oh, yeah,
I want to drag it down hard. I ain't gonna lie. I want us to drag it down hard starting this week.
Yeah.
Back down real hard, and then we can just see where we go from there. Cause we looking good, you know. We looking full. The muscle there. But yeah. Lots. Get open. Yeah. Good. Got a few more exercises to hit. This one is a pretty cool one. The problem is getting notes.
When you see people with shrimps, you don't know how they gonna react. You're scared, why don't we do this?
Where is this? All right, let's take a look at it. Let's see where we start. So, okay, so that workout is a positive wrap. Complete upper body day. Pretty decent pump afterwards. Semi-decent considering no carbs. We're gonna grab our second meal of the day and we're gonna do some little bit of client work. Probably sit aside, chill out for a while. See y'all out there. So workout is done. I was gonna do some, I was gonna do some client work outside of the gym, but I don't know, outside of the gym is humid as shit. And I just don't want to sit down out there in all that heat. So I think I'm gonna head to Starbucks, get some work done in there, grab me iced coffee, cool off, and yeah. So one of the biggest takeaways this year from the insane amount of progress I've seen inside the gym, learning how to structure my day-to-day life. I think that was one of the main things keeping me back from seeing insane results in the past. Like, I've always been very responsive to training, food, like most things, especially in my younger years. I could look at weights and grow. I could, eat whatever and just pack on decent size. But bringing out the details now and looking a certain type of way, you can't just wing it. You got to be very intentional with a lot of different things. So it's one of the key things that my coach helped me through at the beginning when I started working with him, like how to get a lot more done in a shorter amount of time and really optimize my schedule. And I do think that optimization of your daily life, the things that you go through, whether it be your sleep, just waking up, getting your meals in on time, doing different things in prep, even in the off season, making sure that certain things go in. You're getting certain things done. You're not missing out on your cardio. You're not missing out on your daily steps. You're not letting little silly foods slip in, right? Putting on a ton of extra weight, unnecessary weight, that makes this process now feel so much easier. Not to say that prep isn't hard, but it doesn't feel like I'm playing catch up. It feels like I'm on pace to get ahead of schedule, if that makes sense. I do feel as though I'll be able to bring it in under the cap, especially when some more changes are going to be made in the near future. So anyway, enough of that. Let's get on to the coffee shop. All right, so this is set up for now. We got about 2 more hours before we gotta be where we gotta be. So got our post-workout meal with us, baked cream of rice, a little bit of whey drip on top, 10 grams of honey. Got ourselves a iced black coffee with a little bit of Splenda going in, and of course the work rig. So I'm gonna sit there for a minute, do some client work, and yeah, that's about it. I don't think I got much more stuff going on today to continue with this vlog. Probably gonna go home after this. We got one other obligation to deal with uptown, and then that's it. So thank you guys for coming along for the ride. And more episodes coming up. I'll be a little bit more consistent with the YouTubes going forward within the next few weeks. So see y'all then.